What's going on, guys? Welcome to Chiefs Out West. We are your host, Kia.
And Butch.
We are here to preview the game on Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. It's two teams. One team who already Chiefs have clinched the AFC West versus a team that's just trying to show who who they will be in this upcoming next season with their new quarterback Drew Lock. Um, but yeah, Butch, how are we feeling about this game?
Oh, hey, man. I mean, if you ask Cortland Sutton, who's they're in the race for AFC West supremacy right now. So I guess this is going to be a really important game for us.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. He's thinking, they're going to shape up this AFC, this division. So I'm not sure which division or league he's playing in right now, but hey, that's it's up for the challenge. If they're trying to make this, if they're trying to help us get to playoff ready mode, then why not make it like a playoff game? And I like the competition and challenge.
Yeah, no, I'm going to give them a little bit of credit. They showed a lot of life on the road against a playoff caliber team in Houston. They really took them behind the woodshed. They beat them down. So this won't be an easy pushover, but I have my qualms with Denver as a whole.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. But yeah, should we start off with the offense, Chiefs offense? Let's start with the Chiefs offense. All right, so the Chiefs offense versus the defense. From what I've seen on tape and all of that, I see a strong Denver defense. Like this team, they have a good. I believe they have a good D line, and they can get to your quarterback. And I think that the thing with our team, just like how we did with Matt Moore, is start playing. I mean, it's up to the Chiefs, but I know they're going to still look for big plays, and they can find them, but we gotta be able to protect Mahomes. I feel like get those short passes going. If we can get the run game, whoever it is, Damon Williams doesn't look like he's gonna be playing. So I see a lot of McCoy and then Spencer. We're on the third downs, and then as the game progresses, we see a lot of Darwin Thompson. But I'm hoping to give this D line a lot of respect and helping to block for Mahomes and giving him chances to throw.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. We're gonna find out what Pat's made of. He's been tough all year. He's still been dishing the ball out relatively accurately over that same amount of time. But I expect with this hand injury that they give him a little less leeway than Andy. Start serving it up just a little bit more this week than what he did last week by making throws very easy for him, giving him short to intermediate looks, getting him to play the ball out quickly, the players out in space so that they can run after the catch. More of those as opposed to the longer, deep down the field shots. And yeah, I mean the Denver defensive line, it's still pretty good. They're dealing with injuries. Like that whole team is just dealing with injuries. They have a lot of people on their injury report that have been treated. They have a lot of guys that have been kind of banged up at times. But along that defensive line, even without Bradley Chubb, they've been able to hold it down, specifically with guys like Shelby Harris and Malik Reed, who I'm interested. I'm just like, don't run it towards Shelby Harris. Like if you find Shelby Harris on the line, run it away from him. Von Miller, he's still pretty good. He looks a little banged up. He's a warrior out there. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer, but the guy's not looking 100%. So yeah, I think that's the big matchup.
Yeah, right. And then I and you know what, and the thing that I've noticed throughout the games from like at least the last two games with the Chargers Texans, the secondary and linebackers, they do give up big plays. Like I've seen where with the Chargers game, Williams and Keenan Hill was just like wide open, like blown coverages and all that. So and even with the Texans game, there was a few players that were like Hopkins, um, and other receivers on the Texans that did have big gains. So if we could just tire this defense out, run against them, and make sure that we can give Mahomes a clean pocket or give him somewhere space to like throw, we'll see our speedster receivers, show up. Obviously, I'm always hoping, for more of Hardman. I think we all are. I think we all want to see him play. And I'm hoping as we get closer to the playoffs, we can slowly give him more responsibility. So then I feel like he can be the game changer in the playoffs, coming playoffs, because we haven't really highly utilized him.
Yeah, I mean, exactly right. As to go the piggyback off McCole Hardman, like he has to. He's just too good. Like he's too good to not see the field more often. And whether it be on offense, special teams, I think this is when we're going to start to see that his impact is it becomes more pronounced. Look, at this point, by about week 16, you're no longer a rookie. Like you're already a pro. You've already been in the league a year through an entire offseason. It's time to show that progression. He is showing it every time he gets on the field that he is going to fit into this offense. Now it's about our defense is going to come out, and before they look, okay, there's 10. Okay, oh gosh, there's 87. We got to get, oh wait, there's 17 too, all in the same. That's what you want defenses to, that's what stresses defenses the heck out, is having to guard all three of them. This Denver defense, like you mentioned, they're good. I think they're well coached and they're balanced. They have some good pieces. I like Kareem Jackson and I also like Justin Simmons. I think those are two Pro Bowl caliber players. Outside of that, Chris Harris has lost a step. I still like him. I think he's lost a step. Von Miller looks banged up. They lack depth. Todd Davis is meh in the middle for them. Like they're probably going to get got. Once it's going to take a couple of good series, I think, from this offense. Once they start leaning on Denver and Denver gets behind maybe a score or two, I think that's when they'll begin to fold up.
Right. Yeah, and like other things I know is if we can get the screen game going, and get our running backs matched up one on one with these linebackers, we can definitely kind of really take over the game and take some time off the clock and just be a really well balanced team and just rely and then yeah, just rely on our offense and the time management, the time of possession going through it. Like I think if we can get those in, we'll be successful.
Exactly.
Cool. So that'll be the offense. So now let's switch gears maybe to the defense. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right. What do you think is going on in the defense? What do you think we have to do?
Well, I mean, there's a few things, right? Like I previewed the you probably saw we had a small preview video of Drew Lock and the Denver offense, and I'm not gonna front. I liked what I saw. Okay, it was more than just about Drew Lock being good or being bad. This is about Rich Scangarello being the right offensive hire for them and offensive coordinator. And you can tell that the QB coaches and the offensive coordinator, the way they've designed that offense, Drew Lock can execute it. I think some people they see a rookie quarterback, they think to themselves, "Oh man, well he's a rookie. You know, we're going to be able to get to him because he's going to make rookie mistakes." I think people forget Drew Lock. He started 4 years at the University of Missouri. He has a lot of snaps, a lot of experience. Even it's not NFL experience, but he has a lot of experience playing quarterbacks. When he came up with these pro concepts, like what he had with Derek Dooley at Missouri, these weren't foreign to him. He can take a snap from under center, like they asked their quarterbacks to do, and that keeps defenses off balance. You can do a lot when the quarterback turns his back to the line of scrimmage and gives those play action fakes. And beyond that, like Locke's fakes are pretty good. He can play action. He can turn around. He can deliver the ball with accuracy. He has a strong arm. So they're blending good play calling and smart offense with the quarterback's ability. That's why they were able to pour on so many points on the Houston Texans. With that said, that offensive line is miserable. Elijah Wilkinson is a traffic cone. He is a bum. Like, he's going to get ate up in this game, and they know it. Garrett Bowles shouldn't be starting in this league. He is a backup level left tackle in this league or a starting level guard at best. He should not be playing for them. I don't know who they're going to play at right guard because their original right guard is out, I think, with a concussion. So this offense, the same thing that you saw with the Patriots, the way they were getting sort of steamrolled consistently and pressure was getting there quickly, that's going to happen for 4 quarters, and Drew Lock has got to be ready for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like the few plays I saw on Drew Lock, he was stepping into the pass, taking hits. I saw him take some good hits, and he still completed the passes. I was like, okay, this guy come to play, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if that's all real. I think it could be him trying to make a, I don't know. I really don't know. I really can't really say. I don't really trust, Texas defense is not like what I would consider like a really good defense to where, oh, if he threw 3 touchdowns on him, I'm like really highly impressed. In some games, the big plays from Fance, their tight end kind of, he gave him a lot of good opportunities. He went for like, there was like plays where he went up for like 50 yards, 30 yards. Like, I feel like Fance, he's going to be someone that we're going to be having to, keep an eye on, keep close protection against, because I think that's his main go-to. He had over like 100 yards and a touchdown last game. And I think a lot of their success went through him. So as long as we can, stop that. But other than that, I don't know. Blitz, get in his face, remind him where he's at, remind him where he grew up in. I don't know. I think he grew up there. I'm not really sure, but I know he went to Missouri. I was gonna ask you though. I mean, are we having any hard feelings? He's your old quarterback. I don't know if you're gonna, do you care much about it? I'm just kidding. No, uh, but yeah, no, I really don't know what to expect. Like, I saw some good things from him, like stepping up in the pocket, making good decisions, not turning the ball over, but I didn't see anything ridiculous, anything that I'm like, oh my God, I'm totally scared about.
No, no, I mean, me either. I mean, the Houston Texans defense, there were times where I was watching that game, I'm just like, what are they doing? Like, they guys are running around wide open in their secondary. Sometimes they would make the right calls. I think Romeo Crennel, I got to give Romeo Crennel a lot of credit. I mean, he's been a good DC in this league for years, but they lack talent. They lack communication on that back end. Even when they did try to bring zone blitz pressure, it got beat with a play call that ended up being pretty clever. That's why, like I said, I like what Rich Gangarello was doing that game. But for the most part, Drew Lock still has rookie mistakes. He'll drop back in the pocket, and there was a throw. I had it as I mentioned in the last video. I think this was in the first quarter on a second down. Then he's back in shotgun. He takes the snap, and what Drew does, what Drew is really good at, he's good going touchdown to check down. He'll look deep first, and then he'll come underneath if the play calls for it, a more wide open sort of play as opposed to a design check down or design screen. He'll go deep and then come back short. So on that one play, and he was dropping back, and he just single high safety right in the middle of the field, cover one. And the job of the quarterback in those types of situations, he's got to look dead at the safety. He has to hold the safety in the middle of the field with his eyes, and Drew just doesn't do it. Like, he just snaps the ball, and he's looking dead at where he's going to throw it. He throws it out there. Better full safety play is going to get him. As a matter of fact, he got in that game later in the fourth quarter. Does the same thing. Takes a snap from the center, stares dead at Cortland Sutton. And there's it's a cover two. It's a split cover two with one corner playing underneath him. The safety's over the top. He throws it. He gets picked off because he's staring dead at where he's going to go with the ball. Those are the types of plays where I'm like, all right, we can get him on those unless he's severely coached out of them. And there were a couple other throws in that game. I'm like, man, okay, he was this close to getting picked off. I like the guy. I loved his career at Missouri. They didn't win a whole lot, but he's going to show the pain of a rookie quarterback under pressure at times. We just need to take advantage of those.
Right. And I think they'll come like as the game progresses. I as usual for the Chiefs defense, I could see, the Chiefs defense kind of struggling the first drive, kind of seeing what's going on, how they're going to be using Drew. Is he switching anything up? Is he playing the same kind of sort of similar plays that they gave him last time and all that? But, I think, he's still a rookie. He still makes mistakes. I think he's going to make some good plays here and there, some safe plays. But yeah, if we can get in his face and with the mixture of the crowd noise, they're going to be pumped after a freaking beating New England Patriots the week before. I think the crowd and the defense could just be a little bit too much for him.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, he's cool as a cucumber. I don't think he's going to get too rattled, but anyone can say that when they get in there to Arrowhead. Oh, no, I mean, I'm good. And then you get in there, you actually see it. It's like, all right, it's a little louder than what I thought it was. Man, these guys run a little faster than what I thought they would be. Chris Jones is a little bigger than what I thought he was, and that's when the pressure starts to get to a little bit, and all of a sudden, he does that thing where he's looking at his, okay, well, do I have the right player? Oh, hold on,
Yeah,
timeout,
yeah,
timeout. That's how you end up.
exactly.
Those are what I mean by rookie mistakes, and I think we'll see those a couple of times. And what's going to be a highly pressured game? He's going to have something like 60 family members there at that game. He's going to want to show
Oh
up and
yeah,
show out. That's a lot of pressure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping that the family and him are not going to be happy as they get as they enter that game. That's my hope. But I mean, not to send negative vibes towards him, but yeah, no, I'm just yeah, I'm looking. I just want Spags to really just bring pressure the whole game as much as we can, just because it's yeah, like him being a rookie, and I think if we continue to do that, we can definitely be successful against them, and hopefully this doesn't come to the last minute as usual. That's happened the last couple of games, but it shouldn't, and I feel like we can definitely take charge of the game.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a division game. Division games can be weird sometimes, but we're a Super Bowl contender. Super Bowl contenders don't lose to bad teams. This is a bad team. We're gonna find a way to beat them.
All right, all right. Cool, cool. So let's go to predictions. Okay, do you want me to go first? I'll go first since you went first last time. Because then I feel like if I listen to yours, then I'll be like, I'll say the same. Obviously, I'm the Chiefs. I think the first half is going to be kind of a little bit more low scoring. Then we're going to have a few points there, not too much. It's gonna be like a 27-17 Chiefs.
Is that 27-17 Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good score. Uh, that's the score Chris Sims gave. Yeah, I can see that actually
Oh,
happening. I think it's gonna be. I'm not sure if I see either team going above 30. Turnovers are tough to call because they're so random. But if this game could end up being where like Drew Lock really does count on his weapons to make plays for him, and he's getting the ball out to
mhm.
Sutton, and if Fant plays, he's been limited in practice. It looked like he was shaken up at the end of that Houston game, so hopefully he ends up playing. But I could see this being a game where a couple of his weapons start making mistakes, and all of a sudden the defense is out there a little too long, and Von Miller's not on the field as much, and then they can't handle the speed of Tyreek Hill. I guess this game could end up again turning pretty bad for them, especially if the defense plays as well as I think they're going to play. I have the Chiefs clearing 30. And actually, I don't have them covering the spread, but the spread, I think some of these lines are sitting at about 10.5. But I have them winning this game 33-23, with probably Denver coming back again late in the game if they're able to do so. I don't see Denver's defense has been pretty good. They should be able to get some pressure on Mahomes. It may take a while, but eventually we're gonna get these guys. I think they're still about a year away from being truly competitive.
Right, right, right. Yeah. So we both got Chiefs winning by 10 points. And so it'll definitely be a go game and maybe a snowy game. I heard a lot of snow is pouring down there, so it's going to be a very cold game. Both teams are pretty much used to it, so it won't make a huge impact for both. But there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you enjoy tomorrow's game. Hopefully, with the Chiefs win. My name is Kia.
I'm Butch Davis.
Take care, guys. Peace.
Gracias.